Yo, that's Kabal here, and welcome back to another mukbang. Now, a lot of my peers has actually told me that the mukbangs that I do is basically not a mukbang. What they want to see is me eating a bunch of different types of food. Take this for example. They want me to eat something called the Jimmy John's Gargantuan, which is basically tons of Genoa salami, sliced smoked ham, capicola, which I have no idea what this is, roast beef, turkey, and provolone cheese jammed onto our homemade French bun and smothered with onions, mayo, lettuce, tomatoes, and our homemade Italian dressing. And apparently this thing is a freaking thickie. That's apparently what it is right there. A big giant sandwich apparently. But sadly we're not going to be eating like that. We're actually just going to be having something small. We're literally having breakfast late at night. So I got myself a couple of these hash brown sticks, as well as the lovely favorite thing of all time to get at the Whataburger itself, the honey butter chicken biscuit. So I'm going to start off with the hash browns first, and we're going to go from there. So I just want to say, how you guys doing today? Hope you guys are having a lovely day. I haven't had these in such a long time. I've always forgot how good these are actually. Yeah, they're really good. So I'm enjoying these very much. I want to kind of just throw something out there because of the fact that I want to give you guys something to basically promote emotes for $1. For the people that don't know or are like very new to the channel, I'm doing this promotion right now, or I wouldn't say promotion, mainly this thing that will promote my channel memberships, because recently I just went from Twitch.tv to exclusively now YouTube, all for the sole purpose of they're not doing well with DMCAs, as well as they are not supporting restreamers. So I decided to just stream exclusively on YouTube because I've gotten the majority of my growth on YouTube. But anyways, I want to give like an extra perk to people who actually do have my memberships. Anyway, shout out to the people that actually do subscribe to the membership. So I'm thinking about giving each and every one of you guys an exclusive sticker to have. This would be the emote that you guys would be getting in terms of the exclusivity. And I was thinking about ordering some, and I'm going to actually mail them to each and every recipient. Well, just becomes a member. Already done with that already. These are good as shit. I actually do need some water, by the way. Bring out the big old jug of water. Because I actually drink water, but then I have to drink a little bit more water now. So yeah, just a thought right there. And also, I am currently conducting an experiment right now, which is also kind of weird. I don't know why I get into these phases where like I want to conduct experiments and then see if it's actually more beneficial to other people than just myself. So right now I'm in the process of replacing coffee and drinking exclusively G Fuel as my morning remedy. There's a big portion that every day they wake up with coffee, and it's either with the Keurig or the classic pot. And my family does the classic pot. They honestly hate the Keurig because they honestly believe that like the single serve Keurig actually changes the flavor up, which it just depends on what type of coffee they get. There are multiples of different coffees from the Keurig, and personally when I've used Keurigs, I don't really taste anything different. But they always put in a little bit more grounds than usual, which makes the caffeine intake very, very inconsistent. And I'm also trying to reduce the amount of withdrawals and headaches that I get from drinking coffee, because even if I do drink coffee, there'll be a point of time where like I actually don't get that much caffeine, or I'll get too much caffeine, and it'll be like almost giving me like migraines and headaches just because I consumed a lot of caffeine or not that much caffeine. It's even worse when I don't have coffee, and the only way for it to combat it, whenever I used to travel to other parts of Texas to go to events, I would actually drink G Fuel, because sometimes hotels don't really have coffee or easy access to coffee. Some places now have like coffee machines, but some places I have went to, I just decided just to straight up create G Fuel, and it actually helped that I didn't get a single withdrawal that day. Right now I'm on day 2 because of the fact that like I just got off of work. I felt a little bit sluggish, but I actually was able to get through the day pretty well. I didn't have any crashes or anything, but at one point I did feel like I was like not like that energetic as I was with coffee. And don't get me wrong, coffee is delicious. I do absolutely love the flavor of coffee. I just wish that coffee was not that powerful. But then again, I've never tried decaffeinated coffee or decaf. Mainly because my family does not like decaf, so I honestly just think that G Fuel is the better option, because one, G Fuel gives you a lot of flavors, and it's proven to have a lot of nutrients. You don't get crashes. And the reason why I'm conducting this experiment is because I'm trying to reduce the amount of headaches, dizziness, and the most important one, dehydration. I'm honestly very terrible when it comes to water. In fact, I even bought myself a smart water bottle so I can actually keep track of how many times I actually drink water, and I have to like sometimes manually enter in water, because sometimes I'll buy bottles like these and then I won't even track them. So I have to track them manually. While if I refill this water bottle, not only does it saving water bottles entirely, but it's also the fact that I can actually see how much I'm able to drink. Here's a perfect example of what I'm talking about. So if I pull up the water app, which is actually right in here, this is the goal of where I would go. Now, it says that I've drank nothing because it's also Wednesday. It's also midnight right now. Now, it says I drank 2 ounces, but sometimes I'll add a little bit. I'm trying to get the new Hydrate Spark, which is their brand new model. The one that I have is, I believe it's the Hydrate Spark 2.0, but the one that I want is called the Steel. But let me add in my water intake. So I don't know how much I would have drank in that gallon. So I'm just gonna say 8 ounces on that one. And then if I drank a little bit more, I drank a 17 ounce one right here. I'm just gonna go ahead and charge that. So technically so far, oh, I put it in the wrong section, whoops. But technically that's how much I would have drank right there. 25 ounces, and the goal is actually 47. So I've already had like half my intake just sitting right there. So yeah, I'm trying to better my hydration, even though what's weird is my hydration should not even be that bad. Here's for example, I want to do a video where like I want to talk about my fitness journey and stuff like that. And I'm actually at a good rate. I'm at the standard. I'm not dehydrated below water, but there are some points where I just feel like I am dehydrated. Like my mouth gets like very cotton mouth, very dry, and it feels disgusting. So I have to drink lots of water. So I wonder if my body actually requires a lot more water than usual. But if you guys are actually very curious about like where I'm at in terms of working out, I am currently 142.8 as of February the 6th. It is the 10th right now, so I do gotta weigh myself. In fact, I might go ahead and actually weigh myself right now. Hold on just a second. And it looks like I actually did gain weight. I gained about 3 pounds, which it could also be because of the fact that I am eating quite a bit of calories, in fact. So my body fat is actually around 11%, which is actually really good from right here. So I used to have a lot of body fat, which needed to be turned into muscle, I believe. So like around here, I was at 11.86 and then 12. I just always had a lot of body fat. And if I brought it a little bit lower, then I would be basically good, because right now I was at the standard, the standard at around February 24th, but as of right now I am at about 11% body fat, which I am in the excellent for. So a lot of my body fat is now finally turning into muscle, and it shows right here in terms of my muscle mass. I'm at about a 122.6 muscle mass, which if you guys remember what I used to weigh back in the beginning of last year, I was actually at about 120. In fact, I can also show you like further back in the beginning of last year, let's say around 11-17, that's a good thing. I barely had body fat. In fact, I was way low on everything. I weighed 121.22. I was at a BMI of 18, which is very low. I was also very low on body fat. I had no versatile fat, which is basically all the fat that protects your internal organs. I barely had any of that involved. My skeletal muscle was very good, by the way, but my muscle mass was at least still good for what I was. Even though I weighed 121 pounds, I still had muscle mass of 107. So majority of my body was in fact muscle. And then we get into 2021, that muscle mass is now basically my body weight back then. Everything is full on good. So I am a very, very healthy and athletic individual. Alright, already done with that other hash brown sticks. But I do also say one thing before I have this honey butter chicken biscuit. I have a story to tell you at Kroger that just recently happened. So at Kroger, I had one of my cashiers basically tell me, I was a supervisor, by the way. I was supervising that day. And basically one of my cashiers was like, hey, can you come over here? This transaction looks very weird. And I didn't post this on Snapchat or anything. I should have done it though. But I basically saw the transaction and there were 38 bottles of hand sanitizer that was scanned for a penny. And then I made sure to see if it wasn't manipulated in any sort of way, and it was not actually. I went to the section where they sold all the hand sanitizers, because now in Kroger, they have multiples of areas where they sell hand sanitizer because of the pandemic. So, and I grabbed the particular bottle that was supposedly being sold for a penny. So I scanned it, and oh my God, as soon as I saw the screen, it said 1 penny for basically the size of a water bottle. You get a 16.9 fluid ounce bottle of hand sanitizer selling for a penny, which was a stupidly good price. But obviously you cannot sell product for a penny because you're not getting anything in return. What, like a certain percentage of a penny is going to this company and a certain percentage going to another company? It doesn't work that way. And the product actually is supposed to be cost $9.89. So let me do the math right here in this calculator. So let's say we have 9.89. There was one customer that bought 38 bottles for 38 cents, and then another customer that came in for an extra 30, which, so if you do the math right there, that's basically 68 bottles down the drain. So if you times that by 68, that order should have been $672.52. Now, if you minus that by what they paid for, which was 0.68, that was a loss of $671.84. So those two individuals that bought all those hand sanitizers in bulk just because Kroger decided to mess up on the pricing of a particular hand sanitizer, they lost a lot of money. So I had to notify management, and then I had to pull them off the shelves, and one customer was actually about to buy them, and she wanted to play it off by saying, hey, I just wanted to bring this to your attention, even though one of the cashiers told me, like, no, she actually bought them, went back in the store, and then this person came back to get some more. So thankfully I don't work in that area. In that particular area where they sell hand sanitizer, it's actually called the drug department. And they have access to a scan gun, which gives you the ability to scan a tag and change the prices on them. So whoever did the inventory that day, someone must have scanned that particular hand sanitizer and accidentally changed it for a penny, unless they were trying to change it for like $10 and they forgot to add the zeros. But someone messed up, and I had to write down all the information, and now in the morning tomorrow, or today Today, when you see this video, most likely the manager has already seen it, got pissed at drug department. We will never know what happened. And plus, it's actually my day off. I don't work today, but I do work consistently Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Because guys, keep in mind, it's almost Valentine's. Can you guys believe that? It's almost Valentine's. Man, it's delicious. This combination will never disappoint. I just wish I didn't have cavities in my teeth. But yeah, that's kind of been new in terms of what I want to do. I mean, there's not really anything new for the channel so far other than just trying to figure out content. Thinking about doing like monthly vlogs so that you guys kind of get like a documentary of things that happen on the channel. Like in my Snapchat right now, I'm doing a weekly series of me just cleaning up my room because like I'm a very messy individual. In my friend group, I am well known for like being the messiest person in the friend group. Like there's always stuff on the floor. There's like a random trash bag right there. There's even like a random hair dryer, which I forgot where that came from. So yeah, it's an all around weird and messed up vibe that's in the room. What can I say? I'm very much a slob, and a lot of you guys even point out to me, you guys always want me to clean my room. So I decided to do a weekly Snapchat series, which if you guys have not followed the Snapchat, I'm going to pop it up right here, as well as it's going to be down in the links to the description. You guys can watch me every Sunday as I clean my room, and sometimes I just say that I clean my room. I know this week I actually did not clean my room, but the other 2 weeks that I've actually have done this, I actually did. And that's it. Yep, just ate basically 1,000 calories worth of Whataburger, so nothing really major. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button and also comment down below that you guys are still enjoying the mukbang series. As well as if you guys want to become a member and get that exclusive sticker once I decide to buy the bulk of the stickers, it's going to be down in the links in the description below to sign up. We're still doing the emotes for $1, as well as we're doing other stuff for $4.99. We have one where I follow your social medias for $9.99, as well as if you guys purchase the largest one, which is the $19.99, I will literally turn you into a cartoon character. So think it's my normal cartoon character, basically me as a cartoon character. Just imagine you as a cartoon character. And even better yet, I'll even stream it for your enjoyment. Just so you can see that I'm not a fraud and I'm not hiring someone to draw the character out. Unless you guys want to see a person draw it out for you, because I actually now know a person that will give me art commissions whenever I please. But anyways, hope you guys enjoy. That's pretty much it. Until then, Kabal out.
200, I keep it a buck. Little Kezzy, he wordless, I don't give a fuck. Tony drawing my chop, but he kick going nuts. If you play with my branch, then these sticks burning up. They say I ain't bout what I'm saying, like, huh? I ain't repping no block, I'm just shooting for fun. Move around with a Glock on my dick, how I snap. If he touch me, I'm really gonna turn him to dust.